I don't know why streaming is not working. How to troubleshoot that? Anyway. Hi. It's obviously been a long time. Last time I played was April 25th according to Steam, and it's May 9th. It's been a really long 2 weeks. So we're gonna play some Coral Island until I decide to take a nap. Because I deserve one. Sorry. Because I like hot peppers. Let's sneak some hot peppers into his food. That would be funny. Okay, we need another salmon is what we need. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I mean, we gotta get, cotton. So we need, what, 10, 20, 30. So we need what? This is a 9x9, right? It's a 9x9. Minus 2. Yeah. Okay. We just need a bunch. Math is hard. Just by a lot. Anyway, how have y'all been? Let me see. Okay, yeah, we're not muted. I was kind of worried about that. I've been really worried about that since that one stream where I was muted for like the whole first 10 minutes. Anyway. Oh, I don't have to pet them anymore, that's right. God, it's been so long. I don't know. I feel like a lot has happened in 2 weeks. Obviously, Will had his surgery. The surgery itself went okay. That was not the issue. The issue was that he was very allergic to the post-op meds they had him on. So he wound up being incredibly sick. I'm talking like the sickest he's ever been. He was really, 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 really sick. So we had complications after surgery, and there's nothing you can do about that. That was just a lot of like caretaking and just doing the best I could, basically. He was so sick, he was going outside every like 45 minutes to 2 hours, somewhere in that window. Which means I didn't sleep pretty much. For days. And days 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 I didn't sleep. And he wound up actually having to go back for emergency checkup. So He's better now. He's getting there. He's almost back to normal. He's just taking his time, which is absolutely in character. And she's in the window screaming if you can see her climbing around back there. It's the cat. But yeah. So we had that. And Ben came home from his trip. And then he had food poisoning. Isn't that lovely? So, not only did we have sick Will, we had sick Ben. And then my birthday was the next day. We did go out and eat, which was nice. We went to a place in Portland where they make fresh pasta. And it was delicious. I enjoyed that. We went camping over the weekend. Red Barrel. We went camping over the weekend, but it was like actually the worst weather imaginable for camping. It was cold and it rained the entire time. Like, I'm talking, it did not stop for a single minute the whole weekend. The whole weekend. Why did he apologize for that? He's funny. That's a cute little dialogue, right? What's your winter wish? That's cute. Have there been any updates? No updates. I know there was a dev update and they were talking about the we're talking about all of the underwater updates, which is really cool. Because they said they had more announcements on the like mermaid in the ocean updates. So a bunch of news came out about that, and there's so many cool features coming out in 1.1. And they did confirm on their Instagram account yesterday or the day before in the comments section that 1.1 was coming in the first half of the year, which means it's coming this month or next month. So 1.1 is actually so close. Really pumped about it. Obviously, we don't have a concrete date. Stop looking your paw. Obviously, we don't have a concrete date, but they said first half of the year with a little, like, sideways eye emoji, you know what I mean? So it'll be this month or next month, because that's the first half of the year, right? That's exciting. I'm really ready for that. That'll be a lot of fun, and then we can do the Romance Everyone challenge. Which I think will be really fun. Oh! I hate that. Quick math was wrong. Anyway. Thought it was cool. So yeah, new updates for this. What else? Birthday camping, horrible. Came back and found out one of my friends died. The day after my birthday, actually. That's always really strange, right? Will. Don't play with me. He'll like lick and then he'll hear me turn and then he'll stop and kind of like side eye. But yeah, one of my friends from high school passed away the day after my birthday. He was 27. We weren't like super duper close, but we went to a very small school, so everyone knew each other. And we were in each other's immediate circles because I dated his best friend and he dated my sister's best friend. Actually, his senior prom photos were taken at my house. So, computer's making weird noises. So yeah, it is definitely awkward. It's not awkward, but like weird. It's weird. It's not the first time that a friend from middle school or high school has passed away. Actually, my first boyfriend ever passed away in 2015. Really tragic car accident. He was engaged and they had a baby on the way. I was in a train station in Paris. I looked at my phone and I found out before his fiance did because somebody posted about it on Facebook before the family knew. Which is like a whole other discussion. It's like a whole different level of horrible, right? It's always so strange when stuff like that happens. Just makes you think, you know? Especially like freak accidents like that or like super rare illnesses. Like my friend who passed away last week. It's like super rare. It's valley fever and it's like not supposed to be. It's very rare to get it in the first place. There's a less than 1% chance that it winds up being deadly. And it just really makes you think, you know, like when it's your time, I guess it's your time. It's always sad though, especially somebody so young. He had a twin sister. Jesus. Ugh. Okay. Let's look at this inventory situation, shall we? You know what? Let's... Yeah, I don't know. It's just a tricky one, right? It's anytime anyone that young dies is just tragic. But that's life, I guess. I guess kind of the whole point is that it's finite. So it has been definitely an odd couple of weeks. But yesterday kind of felt like the first day I've gotten back into like a semi-normal routine, which is nice. So Will's getting better, Ben is better. Everything is calmed back down. Everything is fairly normal. I did start a book series Monday night around 8 p.m. And I finished it yesterday around dinner-ish, 5, 6 o'clock. The whole series. The whole series. It happens. I'm known to do that. Whoops. Okay. Wood. We can leave that in there. I've already got 3 of each of those. There's those hoarding tendencies. I'm just gonna keep them. I don't know what I need them for, but I'm keeping them. Anyway. We're here. We got a little milkshake. One of my friends is out of town. So, she had something delivered to her house and they didn't put it in one of the Amazon lockers, or her apartment, rather. And big ass air fryer. It's like one of the Instant Pot, air fryer, Instant Pot combo thingies. And it's in the original manufacturer packaging. So you can see what it is on the outside, and we just didn't think it would be left alone until she gets home on like Tuesday or whatever. So I guess that's not forageable. Yeah, so I went over there and picked it up for her, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a $4 milkshake, and so I got me a $4 milkshake. I gotta get another salmon. Take it to gym. Right. I believe this is where I caught the first one. They put a lot of whipped cream on this, and it's like they understood the vibe. It's like they knew I needed a lot of whipped cream. It really was just like boom, 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 like one unfortunate thing after another. But it's okay, that's how life does, and it gets better. The good thing about being in the bottom of a rut is you know that there's nowhere to go but up, right? I know that can be kind of sad, and that can sound kind of sad, but it's not. It's not. It's actually okay. Nowhere to go but up. Double catch. It's also just that time of year where it's light until like 9 o'clock already. In June, it stays light until like 10. But it's that time of year where like time changes happened and the sun is rising at like 5:15. And the sun isn't setting until like 8:30, so it's light outside until 9:15. But every single day is like 2-3 minutes longer, both in the morning and in the evening. And man, being from the south, that's a lot of sunlight. Okay, you don't realize until you live in like until you live closer to the equator. Well, here you are, but I gotta bring this to the beach shack. Okay. Cute. Well, I shouldn't have been nosy if I didn't. That's a thick milkshake. And I'm having trouble like getting it through the straw. If I seem like I'm struggling, it's because I am. I love fishing, actually. Believe it or not. We used to fish a lot in Alabama. I kind of missed it. I've been thinking about fishing lately. It's not terribly expensive to get a halfway decent pole and some bait or lures. And it's very relaxing. You just have to, you gotta carry your own pliers, right? I do that, but you also kind of have to know how to like get your fish out of trouble. I catch and release. I don't eat fish. I can't eat fish. I'm allergic. But I always get really sick when I eat anything with fish in it, and shellfish is like a big no-no. But we catch and release, and even when you catch and release, you gotta be able to get the hook out when it's really stuck. And I've been fishing with a lot of people who like don't know how to do that. And they freak out because then they realize like, oh, part of fishing is touching the fish. And something that people I've also been fishing with have struggled with is like when to let it go. Like when to cut your line. You can't save every lure. You don't buy them to keep them. Like, you have your favorites and that's just like a normal thing. No. You have your favorites and that's just like a normal thing. But you definitely can't. You can't be afraid to cut a line when you get something that's gonna hurt you. We actually used to cut lines when we would get alligator gar. Because they will hurt you. I don't know that they have alligator gar up here though. Kind of cool. I don't even know what the laws are on like fishing, like catch and release are up here. I know their park services are different up here because they actually take care of their parks. I don't know, I'd have to look that up before I did that. A cockle. No, we keep the bugs. We need more fishing bait. Big boy. Because it's cold? I don't know. I would go in the cold. Just because I hate being hot. Okay, also, it's literally May 9th, and tomorrow's going to be 90 degrees, which is normal where I'm from, but is not normal here. And I'm honestly very confused about it. Figure out what Ben was doing. Watch your step. You watch your step. You watch your attitude. Punk. Watch your step. It's like, I know where you sleep. It's all always something to keep in mind. Don't cross the people who know where you sleep. Okay. Okay, we have plenty of tea leaves. An idea, mayhaps? Hey. I didn't know what he was barking at. Okay, we need to replant that, obviously. Ooh. I don't know how it makes sense that solar panels work inside, but here we are. I'm not gonna complain about it because it helps me. Oh, when is our when's our second shed gonna be done? It's done! Yes. Yes. We need a window. I hate when it doesn't have windows. Which window did I put in here? Just that one. See how much it helps this look like an actual room? Why does it matter? It doesn't. It literally doesn't. It's just an aesthetic thing. And it's just a thing that only I would be picky about, really. They're so sweet. I gotta be careful where I click. If I accidentally did that, that would have been bad. Oh, I did play around with the Keyboom software. And I love a lot of the pre-made light settings. A lot of them are really pretty. There are some that are obviously obnoxious, but there's some really cool ones. I've got mine currently set to rain, and it's like pastel, because you can do the colors but also the patterns, right? So right now it's kind of like pastel, and it just kind of looks like rain spatters on the ground, but pastel, you know. Kind of loving it. Let's see if get back to normal here. Yeah, it's normal-ish. Oh, I also cut my hair off again. I don't know if I streamed after I did that or before I did that, or where that fell in the order of everything happening. But I did. I was like, it's just getting heavy, dude. And she was like, chop it. And I was like, chop it. So I sat down and she was like, let's do it right now. And I was like, you got it, chief. So we chopped it. Not that I mind, obviously. Like, I wanted it done. A lot of people were like, hairdressers are just so keen to chop off everyone's hair. No, I have the hardest time with my hair. I loved having my long hair. I really did. I had like really long hair a couple years ago, like really long. And it was pretty, and I enjoyed it, and I could do whatever I wanted with it. But when in the summer, when it starts getting caught under your arm, I'm out. I'm out when that happens, you know? And my hair grows so fast. My hair actually grows really fast. Yeah. My stylist is always like, I just can't get over how fast your hair grows. Like, wasn't it at your collarbones last appointment? I'm like, yeah, but now it's like here. I go in every 3 months. Like clockwork. We did cut the rest of my highlights out too. So there is no more bleach in my hair. It is graying. That's why it actually looks a little thin, like right here. It's because those are streaks of gray coming out of the side of my face. It's normal. But I did. So she was like, so what's going on with your hair? Like, anything changing? Everything good? I was like, yeah, I mean, everything's fine. I'm obviously doing the purple again. But I am starting to gray, and I've been finding a lot of it. And she was like, oh, let me see. And she dug around through my head, and she gasped when she saw how much there was. And I was like, really? It's like, really, man? She did. She gasped. It was really funny. The good thing about it is that it's like actually a good texture. The gray is actually a good texture. It is curly, but so is this. It's kind of like wavy, but my hair is also just uncooperative. It's not like pretty curly or wavy. It's like untamable wavy curly. Like it's. I have the occasional good hair day. Then it's few and far between. That's why I'm wearing pigtails today. Because it is not a good hair day. But that's okay. That's life, right? So, yeah, hair stuff's going on. I think that's about like all I've got in terms of updates. Still trying to figure out a date for the next time I'm playing Stardew. I need to figure out what's going on with streaming though. I can't find any reason for why it's breaking. And I have a sneaking suspicion it's OBS. Ugh, but I don't want to have to update it. OBS is infuriating because when you update it, it deletes like all of your settings. You have to go back in and like put in your inputs and all that kind of stuff, and It's infuriating. It's infuriating and I hate it. I don't want to have to do that, you know? But it really is so much easier, like significantly easier to be able to stream and then just like have the VOD up instead of having to upload it and then come back and then blah, 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 blah. Doing all of it separately is very infuriating. I guess I can check on insects, right? Do. I've got all of those. Birdwing butterfly. Okay. So I guess I'm just missing 2 butterflies. That's all, I guess. Well, I mean, we have this stuff. A sea anemone. So I guess we can go get a frenemy of my enemy is my friend anemone. Anyway, okay, my sister just sent me a bunch of texts. What does that even mean? Well, there's a ton of stuff I don't have down there. So we need an anemone and a pink meanie. Let's go get them. I am so excited about the updates, though. I am really excited about all the 1.1 stuff that's coming in. It's gonna be so soon. That's what I'm so thrilled about. That is such a waste. Like, that is so not worth it. That is so expensive for it to only do, like, those 6 tiles right there. I forgot how much that pissed me off. Genuine question, why do I even carry around a watering can anymore? Everything is auto-watered now. I could just stick that in the chest, really. That is a thing that I could do. Ooh. I'm not seeing any. Ooh. Well, that guy's freaky looking. I don't think we needed that. Did we? We didn't need that. We needed an anemone. Yeah, we need an anemone and a pink meanie jellyfish. And that just didn't look mean enough. To be honest. I'm not going to turn down trash though, because we are not in a position to argue. There it is. We got one. We are not in a position to argue with trash. We are running on a trash deficit at the moment, really. After making all that scrap, we just truly need trash. He's doing it again. He that's normal for him, right? He just very subtly antagonize you if you're not giving him your full attention at all times, right? But especially after he's been sick and everything, like he's just irritable. And he has been for a few weeks. But you know what? When I'm having IBS flare-ups and I haven't had a normal poop in like 2 weeks, yeah, I'm also irritable. You know what I mean? So I totally understand where he's coming from. I just also don't want him to get infected paws. That just makes everything worse. You know? Double kelp, double kelp. I don't think we're gonna find this anemone. You wait. Hurry up. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. That's okay. That's okay. So we take that to the museum. So at least we got that. Ooh, I forgot we changed outfits. We look great. We'll come back down here. We'll come back down here. Only got 2 open inventory slots. We're just gonna go empty our inventory before we check out the forageables. trying to focus. Also had some like super busy, like 2 super busy weeks at work. Like uncommonly busy. It's been kind of strange actually. Nah. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's okay. That'll finish, and then we'll come back in the morning for that. Oh, when it rains, it pours. I cut myself shaving this morning. Oh. I don't know if the butterfly we need is even out right now, but we're going to keep our net out just in case. I know we don't need that one. Winter forageables are a little scant. Okay, there's a couple. Ooh, there's another one. Ugh, music's just too good. Ugh, I love seeing the monkeys. I've not been paying attention. What are you doing out here, little guy? You should go inside. This is not your ranch. Rightly so. This is not your ranch. It's cute. I like that. I've never clicked on that before, I don't think. Meow. Whoops. Let's go donate this before we actually accidentally donate that. Ah. Cool. Are we literally just missing one artifact? No, we're missing at least two. I'm missing one. Are we really missing one stone? That's a cool exhibit. You shut up. 3 artifacts, 4 artifacts. Okay, so we're missing several. 5. I think we're missing 5. No, but can I look? I can't look. So I'm missing 1 water gem, 1 fire gem. I'm working on that. I got one of those. So I'm missing 2 vintage artifacts and 5 artifacts. We're gonna fill it. I have never not filled a museum. This cannot be the first time we don't fill a museum. I will not fail. What in the world? Oh no, I'm just getting like a bunch of texts. That better be an emergency, because this is an excessive number of texts from one person. So, you know, there are like severe storms and tornadoes and stuff everywhere in like the south and the middle of the US right now. Like really devastating tornadoes and stuff. It's a really big storm where my dad and sister live right now, and my sister's power keeps flickering on and off, scaring the dogs. And she's like, oh, by the way, I've just found out I don't have any flashlights and my phone is dying. I don't have any flashlights. Like, we don't have any handheld flashlights around here. What we have is a camping lantern. It's got 3 different power sources. So it's got a solar panel on top of it. You can charge it with a USB because it has like a rechargeable battery in it, or you can hold on the power button for a few seconds while it's off and swap to the D cell battery that's in it. So it powers 3 ways, and it's like 2,000 lumens. It's really fucking bright. We take it camping, and then we have a series of headlamps. So, like, we have light sources. I just don't find, like, handheld flashlights to be super useful. I prefer a headlamp if I'm going to have one, because I like my hands to be free. Gotta get that yellowfin tuna. Let's be out there by noon. We have that. We're just waiting for it to replicate. So we can do a yellowfin here or at the beach. Daylight's burning. Anyway, yeah. Okay, we have time to grow another set of those. Yeah. Okay, let's speed run our morning routine. Anyway. She's like, oh, we just found out we don't have flashlights. Like, well, that... you need to have some kind of flashlight. I got that lantern thing from Costco, actually, and it's really neat. I was not expecting to find that at Costco, and it was $17. And you can actually use it as a... you can actually use it as a power source. You can plug a USB into it and like charge your devices. Because it does have a solar panel in it, you're able to use it as like a power bank, basically. Isn't that cool? It's a really cool piece of like camping equipment, but also it's an excellent addition to like an emergency kit or something like that. Which is super awesome. So everyone needs an emergency kit. You don't have to be like a doomsday prepper or anything like that. You just like everyone needs to have an emergency kit. I grew up in tornado country, so an emergency kit is like very essential. Okay. Wow, I was taking forever for that. He's like, I wasn't looking, I was just yawning. Hey, hey. I love the birds, I love the birds, I love the birds, I love the birds. Hello, my little naked babies. Okay, so what hours is that yellowfin tuna out? It's like noon to 6, probably. That's such a Molly thing. We don't own any flashlights. Because on top of tornadoes, we also used to get hurricanes pretty frequently, right? On the Gulf Coast. So that's just like our reality of our life really was storms and being out of power, you know? It was never her. It was never her thing. I do think it's funny that I have 3 to 4 forms of flashlights and she doesn't have one. I'm sure if you asked my dad, he'd be like, that tracks. That's not right. Where do we want to fish? Town or beach? I'm going to start out at the beach. And if we're not having luck, we can go up to town. Does changing locations help? I don't think so. But makes me feel better. Also, on top of it all, I have cold sore. So it's like, oh, you're having a really bad time. Here's a herpes flare up. Like, doesn't that suck? Like, it's so strange that our bodies do that to us. And then on top of that, like, I had to go to the dentist because I have this like spot over here that's just like really irritated. There's nothing wrong with it. The dentist is like it's fine. It's just sensitive. 'Cause I have like gum trouble anyway. The dentist was like, "Oh, a cold sore. Are you stressed?" I was like, I guess I've been stressed the last couple of weeks. It's like, oh, the herpes will get you. And I'm just like, what a weird way to phrase it. Because it is, right? Like, anyone who's ever had a cold sore in their entire life has herpes. 9 out of 10 American adults have herpes. Oral herpes. You often pick it up as children. From, like, adults when they're like trying to kiss you, or that's what they say, don't kiss babies. That's why. This is like, it's not an STD every time you pick it up, you know what I mean? Like, genital herpes can be, but it's just one of those funny things where it's like, it has that like negative connotation because like most people think about it as like, oh, it's an STD. It's like not always. And only 10% of adults in America don't have it. Which is a wild thing to think about, right? It's like only 10% of people in the US do not have herpes. Isn't that weird? And I wonder what the statistic is just in general, right? Because cold sores are really common, you know? What a weird side conversation. I'm sorry. I've just been thinking about that. Oh, I've been sitting over here nursing my cold sore. I'm not feeling it over here. I'm gonna be really honest. Oh my fucking god. If this is it, I will scream. No, there's no way. Okay. Let's say if that's it, I will actually scream. That would have been wild. I'm shocked that wasn't trash. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our herpes conversation. I'm sorry I subject y'all to these things. Oh, I ran Zara off. So we really need this yellowfin tuna. Winter is running out, people. We're at that halfway point. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, is that it? Please be it. Please don't tease me like this. Please be a yellowfin tuna. If we don't get this, I'm gonna take a nap. If we don't get this, I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't think we got it. We've only got 20 more minutes. Because I think I think it's from 12 to 6. Please be it. Okay, we didn't get it. I guess it's nap time. Which is fine, I am really tired. Still kind of recovering from not sleeping when Will was sick. It takes so long to catch up on sleep, you know? I laid down and I was going to take a nap after work. And that's when I got the text from Mariah. I was like, hey. There's an Instant Pot sitting outside of my door. Can you please go get it? She's like out of state right now. So I was like, yeah. So I put Will in the car and we went and got it. This is the first time in 2 weeks though that I've sat down at my computer. Not just like play video games, not just whatever, like literally have not sat down at this computer in 2 weeks. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm actually kind of glad I have gotten to do that. Even if it's not, you know, a full 8 hours or 8 hours, a full, you know, 3 hours or whatever. Yeah. 12 to 4, 4 to 6. Tough, huh? TUFF tough. Is that Mark in front of the mirror again? What the fuck is he doing in front of the mirror? Alright, well. I guess that'll do it. $32,000 in a day. Ugh, remember back when we were barely getting a couple thousand? And now we're rich. We're rich. We're gonna be able to buy some of those expensive costumes soon. We should do that. Oh, okay. Nice and short one. If you consider an hour to be short. But anyway. I guess I'm gonna feed Will. To go take an evening nap. It is 6:45. So I don't know that it's necessarily considered a nap as much as it is like a pre-bedtime siesta. Anyway. See ya.